Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Burnout Patrol. I came up with that name last night. I hope you guys like it. That's going to be the name of this series. Hopefully we keep it under 10 episodes if we can work quickly enough. So right now we've got the old 5.4 liter Supercharger GT500 engine sitting right here on the jack stands, right underneath neighbor. We're all set. We're ready to roll. We're going to try and test fit this thing, see if it fits in between these beefy old frame rails. Now these are a little bit skinnier than the Mustangs, and the Mustang was tight when this engine came out of it, so really hoping this thing fits in here from the bottom. If not, we can go through from the top, but we'll try it out right now and see what happens. Guys, one of our worries too is this frame rail. It's pretty thick, right? Well, it's got to somehow slide right past the head and down here where it bolts up, and it really isn't looking good. But worst comes to worst, we just pull the motor off the cradle. We can clean up the cradle. We're gonna paint it. We'll put it on, and then we'll have to drop the engine in from the top. Well, guys, we didn't make it very far. As you can see right here, the engine's already hanging under the frame rail. Over here it's super tight. We could probably shimmy it down on there, but we're not even gonna go for it. We're just gonna pull this engine off of the cradle, take the cradle outside, clean it like I said, and we'll try and drop this engine in from the top. So we took the cradle outside. It is chilling, drying. We got it all cleaned off. Just taking a gander inside old neighbor. We've got some wiring to do, so we're probably just going to yank the entire dash out of this thing, pull these seats out, give ourselves some working room, you know what I mean? So we've got to put that Holley Dominator dash, the digital screen back there. Got to mount up a lot of other wiring, switches, a couple different things. Really won't be too bad, but man, we've made some crazy progress. Hopefully we can finish up the cradle today and actually get this engine back in the car, see if it fits. So we got to paint the cradle, let it dry up, and we're going to stick this thing back in there. Well, folks, majority of the dash came out pretty easily. And bonus, we now have an airbag to explode later. Got the dash like really torn up. We're going to put the fuse panel right here, kind of like how we had Leroy set up. Also, the Holley Dominator should be back there. Put that digital dash up there. Everything else will remain the same and hopefully function like factory. We'll see. So we have our new Holley EFI dash right here, and boy, these things are beautiful. You guys have seen it in Leroy. We got to figure out how we're going to mount it into this stock dash. Oh yeah, so maybe just a little bit of trimming, and then we'll make like a back plate for it, and yeah, she'll be fully tuned. So we might end up just gutting out the stock dash and hiding this dash in there so it bolts up like factory. Straight to that.
We'll utilize the back half of this factory cluster, so this way we can retain factory mounting hardware and positions to where it'll fit like OEM.
Okay. Dude, that's exactly what it's gonna sound like. Guaranteed. I can't say I've ever been behind a dash like this, gotten to really mess with things. This is pretty much where the Crown Vic lived. About 6,500 RPMs, running just a hair under completely overheating, almost empty on fuel, and wheel speed around 110 while the car's sitting still. That's pretty much there. So we've got neighbor's cradle sitting out here, and we got it all painted nice and black. It's drying up. We're gonna hit it with another coat. We're literally just rattle canning the whole thing. It'll look better than it did before. And in here we have the fuel tank pulled out of neighbor. Luckily it was empty. Good thing we've always driven neighbor on E. It's been a thing of ours, and it's worked out good. So
Save weight.
It's race weight, and it just likes it lighter, you know what I mean? So we're gonna pull the hat off, check out what this fuel system is like. We gotta figure out a game plan for that. James was thinking we run the stock fuel lines, which would save us a lot of time and money and fittings and stuff. So hopefully we can just fit a couple extra pumps in there. We do have a GTWorks 400 sitting around. We might be able to get in there. We will see here in just a couple of minutes. I imagine it has like a hard turn on it down there, so it can pick up from the bottom, but we'll see what it's like. Pop it like it's hot. Ooh, risky. Now we're talking. Man, Ford's got these freaking straps on everything.
They got clips everywhere.
Well, that's simple enough.
That pump will go in there no problem.
That is simple enough. I'd say we put a little bit bigger of a pump, but definitely retain this dirty filter. What you got?
So we got this pump already on hand.
Because this was originally for the V.
Yeah.
And look at that. Ooh, stick it over there. Yep.
Oh yeah.
We could easily make that work.
Yep. Because it's already got the filter, hoses, wiring.
The only reason I would want to do maybe a bigger pump is just because, you know, odds are we're going to put nitrous on this thing.
Well, I can help you get the wet shot figured out on nitrous.
I know. I've seen your wet shots. Have you heard about his wet shots?
Yeah, a little water bottle action.
Yeah. They're pretty impressive. Honestly, I didn't think this was going to happen right now, but we're literally just going to swap this in and put it back up. We were taking it apart to do some research, but I'm telling you, we're just getting stuff done on Project Neighbor. We're going to put this pump in right now, put it back in, hook it up, and be done with it. Okay, guys, finished product. That's got to be the easiest fuel pump swap I have ever done. Hell yeah, brother. All right, she's all finished up. Back into the car it goes. So we have our new murdered out cradle back in here. We're about to throw it on the transmission jack with the tranny master and raise it up into this OG thick shoddy. Once that's in there, I guess we will reach the engine over the front of the Crown Vic, see if it fits, but we gotta get this thing bolted up first. Let's do that. Cradle is in. We are about to see if this engine fits. Dude, we're freaking sailing through this. Look at this, guys. The freaking Crown Vic has a 5.4 liter GT500 engine in it, and it looks insane. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's sick.
Dude, we're gonna be teamed up with holes in our hood because I can guarantee you guys this blower is not gonna sit below the factory hood. And yeah, we could get a cowl hood, sure. But are we really gonna do that? Do we really want the supercharger hidden for some stupid cowl hood? No. I say we cut a hole, let this supercharger show the world how much freedom it has.
And then it's gonna be a lot different than mine too. Yours is gonna be like
yeah, it's not
out.
It's not looking good.
Out.
And guys, remember how I said the oil pan was hitting? Well, we still haven't fully decided on this, but we were saying either we could dent the oil pan or maybe just put spacers, and then it would sit up even higher. So
space it up with some spacers, and then
yeah,
we'll just raise the motor for the effect out the hood even better.
So there's a couple things, guys. The engine doesn't fit perfect. We definitely need to chop this right here so it can sit back further. But then we run into the problem of the head hitting the brake booster. So James is saying we can dent it a little bit. Can't go too crazy.
It's got a little give to it. I mean, it's a common thing that people have done over the years of denting boosters to clear valve covers and whatnot. Yeah.
So hopefully we can dent it and be good to go. The engine will sit right where it needs to be. It's really, really close right now as it is, and that's crazy because
it's just got to kick back another 2 or 3 degrees and it'll be perfect. So
I mean, I just can't believe that yesterday we had this thing running, We tore it down and we already have this engine in here. Like, this progress is insane. Tomorrow we're definitely taking the day off, but for these last 2 days we've been absolutely killing it. James is doing an awesome job. First 2 days here, and man, you're crushing it. It's so awesome.
Leaps and bounds.
I love it, man. It really has been great.
Like the stock steering shaft is gonna clear and all that.
Isn't that crazy? Right, yeah, guys, the air conditioning looks like it's gonna connect right up, which is amazing. Like, we're so lucky for that. So many things coming together quickly on this. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of the mechanical stuff done really fast, and then it'll just be a matter of wiring, and that takes some time for sure. But we got stuff to do to Leroy and that in the meantime, so we're getting there, guys. I can't believe this. It looks.
Have Troy from ProFab come back out.
Yeah, to cut the hood.
Do some hood cutting.
Gosh, man, dude, it looks so sick. Looks so good. It looks better than I was expecting even. Like, I'm so pumped. Especially when everything's like clean. This is gonna look incredible. We might actually win a car show with the Crown Vic.
Keeping it all forward.
I love it so much. We could have LS swapped this thing and it would have been cool. But the fact that we've got a GT500 engine, that's sick. That is so sick. Hell yeah. All right, guys, well, we are gonna end it off for the day right there. We got the engine in, it does fit and it looks incredible. So pumped about this project. We've got plenty more Burnout Patrol episodes coming at you this week. Stick around, like and subscribe, but for now, thanks for watching Do It For Dale. We will see you later. And don't forget to grab yourself a Bartle Skeet or an I Run On Freedom shirt. The link is in the description below. If you buy one in the month of June, you're automatically entered to win one of these cool bosses. They're a great product, don't miss out. But for now, guys, we'll see you later.